Y'all met a person that y'all gonna marry. Congratulations. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your August 2019 reading. I am Princess India. If you are new, if you're family, welcome back, my friend. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we are going to start with a retired-ass romance angels, and we are going to get an energy between you as well as your person of interest, and then we're going to go into you guys' individual cards. Everything you need to know is in the description box below this video. In the extended, we're going to look at how your person thinks and feels about you, and anything else that comes up that's of cubed, of squared, whatever, utmost importance. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for my Libras for the month of August. Anything that needs to know, anything of utmost importance, I ask that come to the forefront in this here reading. And as always, I thank you in advance, Spirit, because I know you're good for it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, energy between Libra and their person of interest. Whoa, 2 cards. Let's see. This could be the one. Hot damn, let me find out. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. The search is over. Oh, hell. Wedding. Can I just get an invitation? I like free food and I like twerking. I'm just saying. I'm an ideal wedding guest. This situation involves marriage. So for some of you, some of y'all are married. For others of y'all met a person that y'all gonna marry. Congratulations. I feel like some of y'all, but this is interesting that I'm feeling this. I feel like, how do I want to say this? Some of y'all have a person in your life that is ideal for you. Is a person that you should be with, you know? Your friends, your mama, daddy, cousins, aunties, brothers, sisters, and them might even be telling you this. But I feel like there's a block where you know this person is a good person, and this ain't for everybody. This is just a little special message I'm getting for somebody out there. But you know this person is a good person. They're ideal for you. Everyone around you thinks that they're ideal for you. But the reason why I feel like you're not acting on it is because you see something wrong with them that's not really there. This may be T for a cross watcher. You see something wrong with the person that's not really there, right? So it's kind of like an excuse. So everyone will be like, oh, why aren't you with this person? And you're like, oh, well, because of X, Y, Z. But I feel like the excuse that you give for that is kind of like BS. But the whole reason why that block exists is because it's a subconscious block within you. Because deep down inside, and this is something I think that's coming to the surface that needs to be healed. That's why this is happening. Because the themes of the readings this month is catalysts. So it's like real healing that's happening with all my subbies in the month of August. But I feel what it is, it's a subconscious block within you where it's feeling undeserving or feeling not good enough, right? And it's feeling that this person is too good for you. And I'm saying this ain't for everybody, but it's feeling this person is too good for you. But how that would manifest, because you wouldn't be consciously thinking this person is too good for you, is just like, oh, you know, we're so different, you know, or I don't see how that would ever work because of X, Y, Z. Or it could simply be a fear of like hurting the person, you know? Because like, okay, if I use myself as an example, like I'm wild, right? I'm a free spirit and I believe in living your best life, you know? Even though I believe that we have lots of lives. I just feel like the life that you have is this particular incarnation. You don't get to do this again. So you got to live your best life every time you get one, you know? So it's kind of like a person who's like that. And the person being somebody who's kind of like a homebody. You know what I mean? Like somebody who has like a 9 to 5, you know? And they, I don't know, play bridge on the weekends or something. I don't know. But it's like someone who's a polar opposite from you and making excuses why this wouldn't work. But the person's actually ideal. But the thing that's holding this back is a subconscious block within you. And I feel like that's going to become clear this month. So anyway, let's get into your cards. Whoa. Libra. Oh, hell. We have the 9 of Swords. That's good. Well, I can foretell you something. I feel y'all in July. This is going back to July, and y'all are coming out of it now. And it has a lot to do with these transits and stuff that we had going on in the retrograde. I feel like, and some of y'all may still be having them, you've been having a lot of vivid dreams or trouble sleeping, like insomnia, where nothing works. You take your little melatonin, that ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? But it's not getting sleep or tossing and turning, falling asleep, not being able to stay asleep. So it's like insomnia, having nightmares, having extremely vivid dreams. You know what I mean? And the reason why that's been happening is because of the subconscious stuff that's been going on with y'all. So how I was saying that it's coming to the surface, with that being in reverse, that's just confirmation for me that this month y'all are going to get clear on what this is. So all of those dreams are the unrest that you've been feeling. Because like whenever you wake up in the middle of the night or you find yourself not being able to fall asleep, let me tell you a secret. It's because Spirit's trying to talk to you, you know? So until you get the message, and how you get the message, if you don't know how, is just sitting with the silence. Get your little journal out. And so whenever you find yourself not being able to sleep, just, you know, sit on the edge of your bed and just ask Spirit, like, Spirit, what are you trying to reveal to me right now? What is it that I need to know right now? And sometimes when you ask that, suddenly you'll get tired, you'll fall back asleep and have a dream that gives you insight. And y'all know, if y'all want to join the little dream group on Facebook, the link is below for that. Or you can just start free writing. And you're going to get your answer that way, right? Those of you who have tarot cards, pull an oracle or something. You know what I'm saying? To get your answer that way. But the unrest that you're feeling in the nighttime is because Spirit's trying to give you a message in those dreams as well. But I feel like that's going to become very clear this month. And then we have the 8 of Wands, so that's true. So I feel like y'all are going to get clear on what that block is and what's been holding y'all back relationship-wise. And I feel like once you get clear on that with yourself, you'll be able to move forward with this person. Because the thing that I feel is also for some of y'all past experiences and stuff to where you're looking at this person's side eye. But I'm telling you now, those of you who feel some type of way, and that some type of way is peace, because healthy relationships bring you peace. It makes your skin glow. You know what I'm saying? Puts you in joy. You know, you don't be tossing and turning at night and things over good relationships, unless, you know, that's kind of tossing and turning, but that's neither here nor there. Moving right along. But I feel like once you guys get clear with yourself on this, I feel like you're going to be able to see this person for who and what they are. And I'm noticing, I'm not going to take that card, but when I was shuffling just now, the Magician was poking out, you know? So manifesting greatness and things of the sort. But I feel like once you guys get clear with yourself and you remove these personal blocks, you're going to be able to move forward as an individual and thus be able to see this person for who and what it is. And I feel so confident to the point that I could say, those of y'all who resonate with this so far, you have literally already met the right person for you. Of course, another theme that's coming up, aside from these people being catalysts, is the fact that a lot of my subbies are learning how healthy relationships are built. Healthy relationships take time. It requires you to really get to know the person to really get to know you. So I noticed how a lot of these relationships are a catalyst is because Spirit is like almost allowing blocks to happen that force the two people to end up going slow. But I'm just telling you ahead of time, this is your person. I'm just saying, not saying y'all getting married next month or nothing, but this is your person, you know? I don't know what a person is, but I guess. Oh, wow. Why am I hearing this song? John Legend, You Got Me Up So High, Walking on Cloud 9? That is the lamest song ever, but that's cute, Libra. I mean, y'all about that life, whatever. Go listen to that song. All right. These are what you're afraid of. And I already know why. Past tense. Y'all have met people, you've put all of your eggs in one basket and you've been extremely disappointed. It's been investing into things that don't invest into you. And I feel like another group of you guys that aren't in that position like the first, it's like, even though you may vibe with this person and you feel good vibes from this person, it's a reluctance to invest because you've already made up your mind that this isn't going to work. And I feel like that's the root of a lot of the issues. It's almost like all of the signs are pointing to the fact that this is something more than you want to admit that it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel It's some type of emotional connection with this person that just feels different. And like I said, it's not like those crazy toxic bonds a lot of people have been dealing with where it's an obsession. It's just, it's a resonance, it's a peace, it's a, I don't know, like I feel like you're supposed to be here type of vibe. But for the rest of you who don't resonate with that first message, it's the fear of investing. Because, and then this is the reason why this is coming up. And that's where the magician would be relevant here. A lot of times when we already make our mind up about something subconsciously, not consciously, we will manifest that. So this is being brought to your attention more or less to just kind of plant a seed here. Because if you go into this situation already saying that this is like everything else and it's like you're reluctant to invest, you're reluctant to allow things to unfold naturally, you know what I mean? You'll end up manifesting this to be what it is that you fear that it is. Because that's why I always stress how important the subconscious mind is. Because everything that it is that we see in our reality, when you're not in tune with your subconscious, all of the fuck shit that you see in your life on a regular basis, all the disappointments, that's all your subconscious, your shadow rearing its ugly head. That's why it's so important to be cognizant of your demons, you know, so you can recognize them in real life and not project them onto other people. But I feel like this is a forewarning, Libra, because this person actually is your person. But if you continue to have this idea of looking at them like everyone else and saying that I'm not putting anything into this because I know this is going to turn out like everything else, it will turn out like everything else. And that's just real. And then another thing is things take time. I feel like I have to stress that as well. It's like when you plant a seed, stuff does not pop up overnight. I don't know why I keep feeling with a lot of people that it's thinking that a positive sign of a relationship is rushing, and it's not. And I feel y'all have a habit of moving too fast. And I was saying that with Aquarius as well. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, that's what it is. You have to get out of your own head. Because right now, whatever you're experiencing with your person of interest, I'm telling you now, it's you. You know? And this ain't for everybody. If you're in some toxic stuff, I can't tell you nothing. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. This has a lot to do with how it is that you see yourself. It has a lot to do with your past experiences. This is very much a theme. Some of y'all might have Aquarius in your chart dealing with Aquarius people. But the thing is that it's manifesting your greatest fears or things you've actually experienced in the past and the present. And it's a lot of this going on where it's projection. The person that's in front of you is ideal, right? For you. Of course, granted, it's going to take time for y'all to work stuff out, get to know each other, and so on and so forth. But I feel even with some of you, it's not being able to see the potential that's in the relationship because you're still seeing your past. And a lot of you too, with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it has a lot to do with yourself. It's feeling not good enough, right? So it's not being able to see the potential in the person or in the partnership because it's your unworthiness that's being projected onto the person. For some of you, for others of you, is projecting past bad experiences. But the thing I can tell you 100% with this, the dreams and the sleeping issues, all of that is spirit trying to tell you what it is that I'm telling you right now to get you guys to not end up throwing this off track, right? But I have to stress, it takes time. But a lot of this is you being in your head. So let's move on to your person. 2 cards fell out first. We have the Fool in reverse. And then we have the 9 of Wands. Well, that's a plus. So there isn't anything that's really popping off just yet because I feel like this is fairly new. Your person isn't defensive, so that's a good thing. I like that. That's positive vibes. But I do, now, you know how I said about the free-spirited wild person? I do kind of feel like your person might be that person. Because when I see the Fool in reverse sometimes, this is a person that has no filter. A person that has no limits. And for some of y'all, that could be what it is. How I was saying in the beginning, it could be the reverse. It could be because this person is so free-spirited and radical that it makes you feel some type of way where you can't really see the potential in the partnership because this person is so vastly different from how you are. Because looking at your person of interest with the 9 of Wands in reverse and the Fool, it kind of gives me that feeling with my Libras or whoever resonates on this side, that y'all are more like how I said, like a person who's more 9 to 5, that y'all are more 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Like more, you know, you got a schedule, like I'm here, I'm there, but this person, they like to travel, they like to take risks, they don't have any inhibitions, you know, and not being able to see the potential for the partnership because this person is so free spirited. Because I feel like with them, it's like, F it, let's do it, you know? And then we have the Four of Swords in the reverse, and then the Page of Swords that came out. So here's the thing I'm feeling with this. Now with this person, and I feel like you have to watch that too. I don't know if the person y'all are dealing with is trying to move kind of quick just because they're like, F it, if I like you, let's just be together on some stuff. But I feel like on you guys' end, if there's a reluctance to invest or to just kind of go with the flow of stuff, I think that's starting to kind of put stuff on their head where they're kind of worried because it's like, oh, well, are they not really feeling me like this? And it's causing this person now to kind of change their perspective on you in the partnership, because it's kind of like when you meet somebody and y'all click and you have the chemistry, right? And y'all very much could be dealing with Aquarius just because this is very similar to the energy I felt with them. But you meet a person, y'all click, y'all are vibing. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, it's been 2 weeks. You've been at the person house every day. You know what I'm saying? And then suddenly it's almost like fear sets in for Libra. So Libra pumps the brakes. So everything that Libra was doing before, or crosswatch, or whoever it is that resonates wherever, but it's like you pump the brakes. So everything was going 100 miles per hour. And then suddenly it's like, skirt. Okay, wait, hold up. I've been here before. We're not doing this. So now Libra gets in their head very anxious. Now they're taking a step back, right? And your person who is like, let's go with the flow. Now they're starting to get in their head and maybe watching you, stalking your social media, going through all your little stuff to try to see what's going on. And now they're starting to get a new idea of the partnership because things have drastically shifted, right? So you got to be careful with that. And one thing that I say that's extremely important is communication. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So their worst fears are not going to come to pass. And that's why I'm saying communication is so important for like this month, you guys. I'm so serious. And the vibe that I get, it's a lot of overcoming like past partnerships I feel that y'all have been in. It's like you have altered and modified yourself on how it is that you may have approached relationships before, one particular or a history of bad partnerships, to where communication always came with some type of consequence. So now it's like a reluctance to communicate. But now the people that are coming into you guys' space this time around, communication is of utmost importance. So if you are afraid to move forward, or you feel like, you know, things are moving a little too quickly, or if you're worried about the person's behavior, you know what I mean? Like say hypothetically, if you feel like this person is the one in Libra, if you resonate on this side or crosswatch or whatever, if you want marriage, right? And because this person is so free-spirited and radical, you're questioning if this person would want marriage, because the assumption would be a person who's free-spirited like them, who likes to travel and stuff like that, they may not want marriage and kids. They might just want to stay single. But this is something that you made up in your head. The person never said that they didn't want marriage. You're just assuming because they're free-spirited that they don't want marriage, right? So now it's like a reluctance to invest because you've made your mind up about something without ever communicating with the person, right? So the thing that I'm feeling that's of utmost importance, this person was like, let's go with it. I think this person literally been like, if you want to get married next week, we can get married next week. You know what I'm saying? You my boyfriend, you my girlfriend, whatever. But I feel like since things have slowed down, now this person is starting to change their idea of this and thinking maybe you may not want this. But with this Ten of Swords in reverse coming out, I don't feel like their worst fears are going to come to pass. Why? Because you listen to Princess and you just talk to the person about what your concerns were. Right? That's what you're going to do, Libra. Anyway, my Venus friend, we're going to go ahead and throw the dice of resonance. If you want to ask a yes or no question, you can go ahead and do that now. And then in the extended, I'm going to play this out a little bit more, just to try to get some more information on this person to see what's going on with them. And then we're going to look at how they're thinking and feeling about you. And the link for that is in the description box. And if I remember, it'll be in the comments as well. All right. The answer to your question is yes. We have family. Listen to your family. We have Cancer, we have Pisces, and we have rising. So family, the answer to your question is yes. Cancer, Pisces, and rising. Why? I got to listen to the boss. I don't know if this is going to be a yes or no question, but I guess if you had a question that you wanted to know more about, Spirit is telling me to pull one of these. That's funny. Ooh. It's up to you and unlikely. I don't know what it is y'all ask. Somebody felt a little something tinge up in their spirit. That yes ain't feel right to somebody. Let's see. For unlikely, it says the situation you have asked about is unlikely to occur as you are imagining it. There may be a different version of events that will take place, or it may be that what you've asked about is simply not in your highest, greatest good. Place your focus on an alternative possibility. Open your eyes to different opportunities. Be willing to experience a unique and more uplifting outcome than what you have planned for yourself. Wow, now this makes sense. It's up to you. This is going back to that magician energy. And this is telling me that like how I said in the beginning with your subconscious, whatever it is you want, you can have it. And that's real in every sense of the word. Whatever it is that you decide you want to manifest, you can have it. But the thing that you have to understand about unlikely is not saying that it's unlikely to happen. It's just unlikely to pan out the way that you think. So that means there's a preconceived notion that's occurring. You already have set in your mind, i.e. here, fears, you already have set in your mind of how it is that you think this is going to play out for whatever reason, whatever your circumstance is. But the thing that Spirit is reinforcing is that whatever it is, whatever seed is planted in your mind, whether it be for good or for bad, of how you think this is going to pan out, it's up to you. So however this plays out is totally up to you, for good or for bad, right? Now let's throw the dice that have no name. Somebody need to stay on me. I need to check my P.O. box. I ain't done that yet. And I need to give so many people my P.O. box number. And I got to go check my P.O. box. And I need to name these dice. I mean, I'm not going to name them. Y'all going to name them. If you haven't submitted your name for our dice yet, do that in the comments below. I'm really going to do that today. And let me tell y'all a secret since y'all are my Venus brethren and sisterin. So, you know there's a list for personal readings. So I'm changing how I'm doing personal readings. Y'all know that I've always done them where it's pre-recorded. Well, since I'm reconfiguring my schedule, I'm going to open up a few spots to where y'all are going to be able to talk to me like, well, not like this because this is pre-recorded, but like, you know, you get to reading live. So keep an eye out for that. As soon as I finish my website, y'all, I got a lot going on. Who trying to be my assistant? I need a new assistant. Y'all know my assistant quit on me. Those of y'all who've been with me for a year and a half, y'all know that my system was like flawless at one point in time. That's because my assistant was the bomb, but she just won't go to college and stuff. I'm not hating on your education. Making my life complicated. Who's trying to be my assistant? I'm just saying. Anyway, we have number 3, we have North Node, and we have Cancer. So we are going to talk about the Cancer North Node in the extended, because the thing I love so much about I love North Node, y'all. We're going to do a whole course on this. But with the North Nodes, I use them as oracle messages, which is so gangster. But anywho, so with North Node it says, you're now learning something new about your destiny. where you're going, what you're developing that you will carry forward. Your legacy. Dun, dun, dun. Number 3, your arcana to meditate on is the Empress. See yourself as the Empress, not the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, your spirituality gives you strength, expansion, the creator, persevere, and change agent. Creative inspiration, nurture the life of your dreams, transform and allow, and birth it into life. Venus, I'm just saying. But anyway, Libra, that's been your reading. I love your freaking face. About that extended life, the link is below. If not, I still love your face, and I will see you guys soon.